4-yard gain. It's 4th down. 4th down, the Tigers defense want to stop them here. Stops and looks at his coach. Are they going to call a timeout or not? They're trying to get Lander a little confused here. They call a timeout on the play. So Star Valley takes a timeout, and we'll be back right after this.
One, because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Jay Collins here, and I want to wish all the Fremont County athletes good luck this year. Stop down at Fremont Chevy to talk sports and let me help you purchase your next vehicle. Jay Collins, your local sales professional at Fremont Chevy Buick GMC, 307-349-7846.
And welcome back to KFCW's coverage of Lander Valley playoff football. Just a word of thing, as beautiful as it is here, Verizon doesn't like it here. We cannot seemingly hold a connection with our internet, so we have switched to AT&T. Free plug for one of them that actually operates my phone. So we are hotspotting off my phone. No Ethernet here available for us.
4th down and goal for the Star Valley Braves at the Lander 5. McClure, a very high snap. He's stuffed, and the shot is in the end zone. Oh, it's a touchdown.
Should not have happened. When the high snap went, the guy, linebacker left his man there and left him open and standing right next to the coach. He saw it coming and yelled out, no.
Well, that's a 5-yard touchdown pass to Stewart, and the Star Valley Braves are on the scoreboard again. This comes in the second period at 10:27 to go, and that time, Kevin, the Tigers almost got him. He was almost in the grass when he threw the ball. And the extra point kick is up and good, and it's now 13-3, Star Valley with the lead.
And the unfortunate part there, as we'll stay with you through the break here, was that if he'd stayed on his guy, they may have been able to turn that ball over. Big risk, almost too risky for Star Valley there. It's interesting, they have the Redskins helmet. They do kind of a modified tomahawk chop. And if I'm not mistaken, Ernie, that fight song is the University of Notre Dame.
Well, it certainly sounds like that, you know.
I had flashbacks to Rudy.
Oh, you do it? Yeah, for Rudy. And, of course, touchdown Jesus there in the end zone at the Notre Dame home stadium in South Bend.
Absolutely.
So,
I got my picture taken there once, and they got mad because I labeled it Field Goal Jesus when they were bad.
All right, 13-3 now. The Tigers almost stopped the Braves, but they did not. So the Braves will kick off to the Tigers. Now Star Valley will be kicking from right to left, and Lander will receive the kick in the north end zone and go to our right toward the south end zone. 10:27 to go, first period of play, 13-3, Star Valley with the lead. Star Valley is out and ready to go. The Tigers break their huddle and come out, and doing the kicking chores is, I think that's, well, let me wait till I see him turn.
Well, we're starting also, the sun is
Derek
behind some clouds now, going behind the mountains eventually here in the next 15 minutes. Temperature has dropped significantly as the sun has disappeared. And this is very, very important here for Lander Valley as Star Valley get the ball back, start the second half.
Here's the end-over-end kick, comes down at the 5-yard line to Gabe Harris. Gabe at the 15, 20, 25-yard line, down at the 26. He was tripped up that time by number 30, the kicker, Christoph Bueller. So a nice return for the Tigers, and it's going to go to the 26-yard line. That's a 21-yard return by Harris. So the Tigers take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Tigers in their white uniforms with Kelly green numbers, black helmets.
Lander Valley needs to get ahead of the chains here on first down. Let's see what they've drawn up.
Okay, 2 receivers, Harris and Weaver, move out to the left side now. There's the snap. Stauffenberg rolls to his left side, looks downfield, passes, and it's out of bounds.
And we've got a flag in the linebacker, defense back in area. Could be, we've got 2 actually down, I do believe. Yes, we do. One on the far sideline in the area of, could be defensive holding, but also could be illegal man downfield, as Stauffenberg took a long time running from his right to his left.
Well, let's see what the referee has to say here. They've got a huddle with the officials on the far side. Here comes the referee now. And looking toward us, it's holding against Star Valley.
So it'll be defensive holding.
That'll be defensive holding, and it's a first down for the Tigers. And they're going to move the football now up to the 36-yard line. So the Tigers get a great help on that one. First down on the penalty. Second big penalty against Star Valley. Hash mark far side, 10:15 to go. Everyone's in tight. The D-tie formation. There's a handoff to the first man through, which was Gabe Harris, I believe. No, Matisse Weaver. Matisse picks up 2 yards on the play. He gets to the 38-yard line. And it'll be second down, 8 yards to go.
Nicely done as far as for Star Valley, the defense plugging that hole. Even with the defensive holding, Stauffenberg's going to have to complete some mid-range to deep passes to free up those running lanes.
This was the formation that the Tigers employed late in the game against Douglas. Here's a nice carry up to the 40-yard line. And is that going to be Matisse again?
I do believe so. I can't see a
37.
number there. It is going to set up third and a long 6, short 7. And that's not where you want to be, because your options are, to some extent, limited. The Star Valley Brave defense now really cracking down on those off-tackle runs.
9:18 to go, second period of play here in Star Valley at Afton. 13-3, Star Valley on defense and with the lead. Tigers again all bunched up tight. Here's the play. Back,
Screen.
It's a screen off to the other side. It's going to be very close to the yard to gain, but about a yard short. It was a pass to Matisse, and it gets 6 yards on the play.
Now decision time. What do they do with it here? You might even see a timeout here. On their side of the field is Lander Valley at the 45. They're going to send Stauffenberg back up. They're looking to go quick and hurry up to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, fourth down, a yard to gain. Stauffenberg under center, everyone else in tight. Now he stands up, looks to the sideline, gets a signal from Coach John Scott. He's still looking to the sideline.
This is one of those critical plays.
Because the back judge is about ready to say 5 seconds. Whistle.
Timeout.
And timeout, Lander.
Timeout, 13-3 here in Afton. Star Valley on top of the Lander Valley Tigers.
He was trying to draw him off sides that time, Kevin.
Absolutely.
And, it didn't work. So let's see what they come back after this timeout.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
WyoGlass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. WyoGlass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote.
Fourth down, 1 yard to go for the Tigers. Full house look in the backfield. There's the handoff to Pasquinelli. He's buried behind the line of scrimmage. Star Valley was waiting for that. It's a loss on the play, and Star Valley will take over in Lander Field at the 43-yard line.
And that is the danger of a formation like that in a power formation, is Nobody's buying that you might even think of passing or going outside. And now the defense for Lander Valley is put in an extremely critical situation, Ernie.
Yeah, the football is at the 43-yard line inside Lander territory. We have trips out to the left side. One man in the backfield is Spalding. Here's the pass from McClure, and it's a great defensive play. He gets away. He gets away. He's going downfield, and that is Stewart. Stewart gets a first down. I tell you what, the Tigers had him behind the line by 6 yards, and it was an arm tackle, and he got away.
I was about to say, let's say it with me. Arm tackles, and the momentum firmly with the Braves here, and they're playing like they sent some blood in the water here, Ernie.
Yeah, that pass was to
from the gun.
Here we go.
Handoff.
Here's Spalding. Spalding with the run.
10
He's got
yards.
the first down at the 15-yard line. And a fumble on the play. And let's see if Star Valley got it. The Lander players are saying it's Lander's ball, but let's wait till the officials.
Be huge.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either. We haven't seen the signal.
Haven't seen
nope,
one.
there it is.
Nope, it is.
Star
It's
Valley.
Star Valley's ball. So Spalding takes it from the 30 inside to the 15-yard line
10
to
yard,
the 10.
20-yard gain there. That fumble would have been key, so they are just inside the 10, so it'll be first and goal.
First down, goal to go, 7:20 to go until halftime. Star Valley leading 13-3 on our WYO Today scoreboard. Spalding in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 right, back to pass, takes 4 steps back. Now he could change his direction, goes to his right, throws in the end zone. Oh, wide open for a touchdown is 21, and that is Jacob Hodges.
Quite frankly, Ernie, you cannot allow a team, Lander Valley only rushing 3 there, you cannot expect your defensive backfield to cover for 7, 8, 10 seconds. No pressure by Lander Valley, and great coverage to start with, but they're able to improvise and finally get a guy open, which is bound to happen at any level.
And the kick is up and good, and it goes Star Valley 20, Lander 3, back after this.
Fix on your window for a rock chip. WYO Glass is Lander.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today. The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
And welcome back to KFCW's coverage of the WHSAA playoffs. 7:02 left in the half. 20-3, Star Valley and Ernie. Momentum just resides with them at the moment.
Well, this is their home field. They've got their home crowd. The home bleachers are by no means filled, and there's quite a bunch of folks over there for Lander. Initially, I counted 24, but it looks a whole lot more than that right now. So we're going to have a kickoff. It's going to be Christoph kicking off for the Star Valley Braves. Deep for Lander is Gabe Harris. Harris is back at the goal line. This young man's kick usually doesn't go that far. Let's see. There's a nice end-over-ender at the goal line. Here's Harris. Moves off to his right side. 10, 15, 20, 25, about the 27-yard line. So a nice return by Harris of 27 yards. And Lander Tigers take over 1st and 10 in their own territory at the 27-yard line. Let's see what they've got cooked up now, Kevin.
Absolutely have to get ahead of the chains here. They don't need to be looking at 3rd and 6. A big risk on their own side of the 40, own side of the 50 there on 4th down. Read completely by Star Valley, and Star Valley able to so far convert turnovers on downs and turnovers into points. And really, if that doesn't happen, it's still 6-3, Ernie.
Absolutely. Stauffenberg comes up. Everyone's in tight. 2 men in the slot off to the right, 1 man in the backfield. Flag, and we have a false start against Lander. So that'll be a 5-yard walk-off.
So I feel like I jinxed them there, saying they can't play behind the sticks, and before they even get the first snap off, they're walking backwards. This is where this team's mentality is really going to be tested here in this first round.
Slight breeze now coming out of the northwest.
And it's ice. It's icy cold. I'm
Well,
not ready
we're
for
on
it.
top of the press box. We're not covered. Well, we have a roof above us, but we're out in the open here. There's the handoff. Goes up to Pasquinelli. Pasquinelli met at the line of scrimmage and pushed back. No gain for the Tigers at all. The front of the Star Valley Braves was right there. They're going to be really generous and give him a yard on the play. No, they're not. It's at the 22. So it'll be a 2nd down and 15 yards to go for the Tigers. 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. Clock is moving. Star Valley with a 20-3 lead on our WIO Today scoreboard.
And thanks to our fellow WAB members, actually, because we had to put something together real quick, and they let us borrow cords. So thanks to our fellow broadcasters up here in the booth for helping us out there.
Trips to the right. Here's a quick bubble screen to Gabe Harris. Harris caught immediately and pushed back. Maybe a yard on the play.
I think they're going to give him about a yard and a half, spotting it at the 24 there. So, but this is the definition of playing behind and not in front of the sticks, where you're going to have 3rd and 13.
A big play here for the Lander Tigers with 5:45 to go, first half of play. Tigers trailed by 17 points here. They gave an easy touchdown to Star Valley on the second drive of the game by fumbling at their own 9-yard line. Otherwise, the defense has been playing well.
The short fields have killed them.
Yep. Stauffenberg rolls to his left side. Play action, throws, caught, and out of bounds by Harris, but short of the line to gain. And he's 2 yards short.
I can hear my wife and daughter back at our studio going, throw for the sticks.
Yeah, he was behind, so it's only to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 9, but it's 4th down on the play now. So let's see what the Tigers are going to do. Matisse Weaver goes back in punt formation. Going back for the Braves is Colin Hunsucker. Weaver will be punting from about the 25-yard line. There's the snap. It's good. High. Punt. Comes down, takes a Lander bounce, and then it goes laterally out of bounds at the 34-yard line. So that's where the Star Valley Braves will take over. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line, leading by 17 points.
And we'll be right back with the rest of the first half here on KFC.
Injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down.
Maybe it went fast.
And we're back here on KFCW. Going out of the gun is Star Valley, going to run to their right off tackle, and right at a 10-yard gain there, Ernie.
That's Wyatt Krog on the pitch from McClure, and he's going to get 10 yards on the pitch. And that is going to be to, who did I say that was to?
It's a handoff. I didn't see who it was to.
Hodges, so that was 10. So it's 1st down, 10 yards to go at the 44-yard line. Back to pass McClure on the near side. He's got a man. It's caught at the 50-yard line. He falls forward to the 48. And on that play is Luke Linford. Linford gets it. And let's see, that was a 7-yard gain. Star Valley really racking up the passing yards here in this first half. McClure back in the gun again. Receivers on each end. There's the snap, back to pass. All
Got
the
him.
time in the world. Open man. Downfield is caught. Caught inside the 10-yard line. Wyatt Krog.
And that's how good this, we don't want to make it sound like this is all on Lander Valley. That's how good Star Valley is. He got one step on the DB, and that was enough for the quarterback to connect on a long pass.
That was a 40-yard pass, and it's now 1st and goal for Star Valley, just inside the 10-yard line. Lander comes up with a 3-man defensive front. Here's the snap. Back to pass McClure into the end zone. No one there within 6 yards.
Somebody got confused. Receiver either was supposed to go out and went in, or quarterback was supposed to throw in and went out.
Yep.
So 3:39 to go. Be set up 2nd and goal from the 10. They've had a lot of these 1st and goals for right at the 10.
Yes, they have. McClure back in the gun again. Takes 4 steps back. Now he runs to his right. Stops, looking in the end zone. There's a shovel pass off to Spalding. Spalding's got running room. Touchdown. Spalding from 10 yards out gets the touchdown, and Star Valley starting to pull away now. That was a great play as Spalding got himself isolated on the left side. It was just a really nice pitch from McClure. 3:28 to go until halftime. And it's a 10-yard pass play. Here's the extra point attempt. Is blocked, but it goes through. The kick is blocked, but it goes through.
Absolutely. It was a safety valve. Shovel pass there, Ernie. Just expected to probably not lose yards. Just there for the quarterback who had no one else open. And you saw the tired legs in Lander Valley's defense that has been forced onto this field, dude, quite honestly, because Lander Valley has not been able to churn out first downs.
It was a 3-play, 34-yard drive culminated by the 10-yard pass to Spalding. And so far, Spalding and Stewart each have scored 2 touchdowns for the homestanding Braves. And it's all of a sudden 27-3 when the Tigers were looking real good there at the end of the first period, 6-3. Well, they've scored 21 unanswered points, have the Braves. Lander well behind now. And Kevin, I think they need to get something on the board here on this drive.
They absolutely
Take into halftime with a little mo.
Especially with Star Valley getting the ball back to start the second half as they deferred. And and here, right now, let's not even talk about points. Let's talk about get a couple first downs.
Yep.
Move the ball. So important to play ahead of the sticks when you're an underdog. And on that last drive, 5-yard penalty on first down to start out, and they never even got close to digging their way out of it.
Got close to digging out. Gabe Harris all the way back at the goal line, and lining up to take the kick is Bueller-Christoph. Bueller-Christoph to take the kick, to make the kick. Or is it Christoph Bueller? Maybe I've got the names. There's a line drive, and it goes into the end zone and out. It'll tee the Tigers' ball at the 20-yard line.
I would say we could ask his brother Ferris, but I think he's skipping school today. So
yeah, that's right.
I think I just dated myself there with the Ferris Bueller reference.
Yeah.
But PSA for the kids at home, great movie to learn how to actually fake sick. I pulled it many a times on my parents back in the day. You want the clammy hands because they're nondescript. Never a fake fever.
3:28 to go in the first half, 27-3. Star Valley has the lead. Starting to get a little crisp here. The sun had fallen behind some clouds. It's not gone down over the mountains yet, but it's getting close.
It's right on us now. It's just a little bit of wind, probably not even enough to affect an extra point or a field goal.
Pasquinelli stopped at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be no gain. Maybe, I think they're going to give him a yard. So Pasquinelli gets a yard on the play, and it goes to the 21-yard line. Coach John Scott is employing the D-tie offense, which, if you remember Coach John D-tie from Laramie, that's all they did. run, run, run. And so now the Tigers are in that same formation. Full house look in the backfield. Handoff to the first man through Matisse Weaver. Matisse gets up to the 25-yard line, maybe the 26. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play for Matisse.
And the unfortunate part, though, is Star Valley's onto it. They've basically shut down the run game through a belief of either that they're not going to throw or that Stauffenberg can't complete passes against them and their defense. So not sure which it is, but they have shut down this Lander Valley offense.
Well, on the Lander side of the field, there's quite a few folks camped out with camp chairs and blankets. And I even saw one tent over there. Here's the fake.
Uh-oh.
Brandenburg just throws it away as he was under tremendous pressure that time by Brandon Beck.
And we're looking at yet another 3 and out, another punt. And this could get scary, folks, listening and well, not watching with us, but listening at home. 2:10 to go. We know they can move and score in bunches. Plus, they get the ball back after half. You know their coaching staff is thinking 34-3 at half right now.
Wyatt Krog is back along with Colin Hunsaker for the Star Valley Braves. Matisse will be kicking from about the 15.
Little bit of punt safe formation there.
Nice high kick. It's going to come down to Krog. He fumbles.
It's loose. It's loose.
And Star Valley gets it. And there were 2 Tigers there, but they didn't react fast enough.
They had the first shots at it. It pinballed off of them. And the unfortunate net effect, Ernie, is the Braves are going to have really good field position at their own 45.
Yeah, at their own 45-yard line. Minute 59 to go here until halftime. Tigers were in it at the end of the first period of play, but then the passing machine for Star Valley engaged. McClure in the backfield, takes 2 steps back, looks downfield, throws on the near side, caught. Breaking away is Hodges.
Arm tackle.
We have a first down for Star Valley all the way down to the 31-yard line. 14-yard gain on the play and a first down. Back in the gun, McClure looking downfield under a little bit of pressure, still looking. Now he stops, reverses direction, goes to the right side. There's no one there.
He's got all day long.
He's going to take off running, and he's going to get out of bounds short of the first down by 4 yards. But a nice run of 6 yards.
Gain on the play.
And again, it comes down to, and it's a call by coaching there, is if you're only going to rush 3 and you can't get any pressure, you're asking your guys to cover for a long time and get really just beat, and they're just on the run, and they're playing off their man, as we see by the completion right there.
Yeah, there's a bubble screen, and it is complete
right at
to
the first
Luke
down mark.
Linford, and it's going to be short of the first down. It'll be a 3-yard gain on the play. So it's 3rd and inches. Here's McClure. Fumbles the football, tackled for a loss behind the line. A big break for the Tigers.
Unable to make the handoff.
Yeah. And coming in there for Lander on that great play was Caleb Hamilton. Nice play, Caleb, as the football was dropped. And a timeout now. It's going to be 4th and long for Star Valley with 1:06 to go. Let's listen to this.
Program.
Back when I was riding in rodeos, I always made sure I was locked in, good and tight. Now as a touring musician, crisscrossing the country, I still make sure I'm locked in, good and tight. Of course I do.
Hauling ass, heading south, down the road in a gold Cadillac, coupe bill.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Ballard, Dr. Hinkle, and Dr. Frazier offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
Well, the Star Valley cheerleaders, there are 17 of them right out in front of us here and down below, doing a little bit of motion to the ocean of the music coming off the PA system.
And it's just been it's been a momentum game in short field. If they score here, it'll be the third touchdown they would have if they go for it here. They are.
And they're going for it. Fourth down. They need 8 yards to go. Hash mark on the near side. Trips on the right. Long count. Here's fakes the pass. Is under pressure. There's a pass that is incomplete. Lander will take over.
I was about to say, watch the outside receivers there as Lander was playing way off, but the pressure finally able to get to him.
Well, that was an incomplete pass. That also was the 20th pass that McClure tossed in the air. We'll have those stats for you after we take a halftime break. So Lander takes over now, and they are at their own 29-yard line. And the Sun, it's got about another 10 minutes to go before it slips behind the range there. 1 minute exactly left in the first half of play. 27-3, Star Valley. Tigers have trips off to the left side. One man to the left. In the gun is Stauffenberg. Fires it down court. Matisse Weaver has it. It's a gain of 17 yards and a Tiger first down. It's going to be marked at the 44-yard line.
Clock will stop to move the chains. Ref whistles them right back up. Lander in a hurry here as the clock ticks under 45 seconds. Out of the gun, Stauffenberg looks for a short screen. He completes it at the 50 down to about the 45, 44-yard line. Should be enough for a Lander Valley first down. And he got out of bounds.
Jack Pasquinelli with the play, and he gets the 12-yard reception. And Brandenburg is now completed on his last 7 passes in a row. First down, 10 yards to go at the Star Valley 44. Long pass downfield for Stevenson, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Star Valley. Picking it off is Bridger-Brogg, and that squelches the Tiger rally with 18 seconds to go.
So I would expect here, Ernie, that Star Valley will take a knee here, but I wouldn't be surprised either way, but most likely take that 27-3 lead. Stauffenberg on the area where they had to have points, throws the critical interception as he underthrew his receiver, and a nice play by the DB to actually secure it with only one arm.
Yeah, Bridger-Brogg made the interception. They come out in pass formation. McClure back in the gun. Tigers have just 3 men on the front line in defense. There's the snap. McClure, pressure from the outside, gets away. There's a long pass downfield. That's caught downfield, and that is Jacob Hodges. And quickly, Star Valley calls timeout. It goes all the way down to the 31-yard line. Holy cow.
And we'll take that break with them. 9.6 seconds left to go.
There is a flag. Hold the phone. There's a flag down at the 31-yard line.
It's going to
it's against the Tigers.
I'm going to bet hitting I'm going to bet roughing the passer. What are you thinking, Ernie?
Goodness, it's all the way down to the 17-yard line now.
Well, timeout by Star Valley, and we'll take it with them. 9.6 seconds left to go, 27-3, and Star Valley on the move on KFCW.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverine!
McClure back in the gun, throws into the end zone. He's got a man there.
That was beautiful.
Touchdown.
You could not ask for a beautiful way to keep his feet down with 3.8 seconds left. And it's
Jacob Hodges.
Ernie, I don't want to do it on your broadcast, but can I officially label it out of hand?
That's really. So Hodges gets a 17-yard touchdown pass with just 3.8 seconds to go. That was an NFL-type catch on the edge. He had both feet down, and Star Valley is starting to roll away with this one.
And got to give credit to the quarterback as well, putting it where only his guy could get it as the kick is up and good. Putting it on the outside shoulder, lovely throw, even better catch, and it is 34-3. Are they listening to you, Arnie? PA announcer just saying an NFL-style catch.
Yeah, I guess they must be. I'll take care of it, Coach.
34-3. We'll be right back with the final 3.8 seconds of the first half here on KFCW.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Okay, running over, and Kevin Shields back at Star Valley, where the Braves have raced to a 34-3 lead. We're just a few seconds away from halftime, and we'll have some stats for you that are going to be pretty shocking on the passing side for Star Valley. They have hardly missed anything today. Here is the kick coming off by Christoph Bueller. There's the kick. It's on the ground. It bounces. The Tigers don't touch it yet.
It's a live ball.
It's a live ball, and it is finally picked up and recovered by the Tigers. And covering it was Cody West.
The PA announcer here is a little unique.
Really? You think so?
Yeah. The sarcasm from Ernie on that one. It's like he's giving his own comedic commentary to the game.
Well, you were at Worland. Didn't you hear that PA guy?
He was 6 inches from me, Ernie.
Oh, okay, you heard him.
He's loud, but he at least, he's a normal PA guy. He's just very loud, and he does like a combination of Ric Flair met Randy Macho Man Savage. And right into my mic. The listeners in Riverton, I was told, could hear him as well as they could hear me.
Okay, here we go, the D-tie formation. Everyone in tight, handoff to the first man through is Matisse, and he powers his way up to the 24-yard line. A 7-yard gain gained by Matisse, and that is halftime.
And we will be right back at half, 34-3, home Star Valley, all over your Lander Valley Tigers. We'll be right back with the Central Wyoming College halftime show right after these messages.
It's Physical Therapy Month.
It's Physical Therapy Month.
It's Physical Therapy Month.
It's Physical Therapy Month.
It's Physical Therapy Month. October is National Physical Therapy Month, and here at Teton Therapy, we are celebrating all month long. In our Lander and Riverton clinics, we're hosting special events, celebrations, and great giveaways for our patients, past, present, and future. Check us out at Teton Therapy PC on Facebook for more details.
Whatever. I like AP better.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Jay Collins here, and I want to wish all the Fremont County athletes good luck this year. Stop down at Fremont Chevy to talk sports and let me help you purchase your next vehicle. Jay Collins, your local sales professional at Fremont Chevy Buick GMC, 307-349-7846.
Okay, here is the unofficial statistics for the Star Valley Braves here in the first half, folks. And if you're a Lander fan, you better be sitting down. The quarterback, McClure, threw the ball 22 times, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He only missed 6, so he was 16 of 22 for 281 yards in passing. Krog received 5 catches for 81 yards. Stewart 3 catches for 64. Hodges 4 catches for 71. Linford 4 catches for 43. Spalding on the ground had 7 runs for 40 yards. McClure had 2 runs for 11, and McKell had 1 run for 4. So that is a total offense in the first half for the Star Valley Braves of 336 yards. Now for the Tigers, they had 35, 37, 44 yards rushing in the first half. And they had, I'm going to have to get the calculator out for this one. It wasn't fast enough to get it done during that commercial break. We have a pass completion of 38, of 24, of 7, of 8, of 9, of 16, and 12. So the Tigers have 114 yards on the air. So that is a total of 158 yards total offense for the Tigers, as opposed to the Star Valley Braves 336 yards. Jack Pasquinelli, the leading rusher for the Tigers, has 6 carries for 30 yards. Brennan Stauffenberg, 1 carry for 5. Gabe Harris, 1 carry for 2. Matisse Weaver has 5 carries for 18. No, that's not right. 3, 6, 11, 18 yards. So Weaver has 4 rushes for 18 yards. Now, in the passing department for the Lander Tigers, Brennan Stauffenberg put up the ball a total of 12 times. He is 4 for 12. And let's get that total of yardage for Brennan fixed up right here. Almost got it. 8 right there, 9 and 16 and 12. So that is 114 yards by Brennan Stauffenberg through the air. Leading receiver is Gabe Harris. He has 35 yards. Matisse Weaver has, 44, has 60 yards in receiving. Stevenson 7 yards, Pasquinelli 12 yards. So that is the halftime stats, well in favor of the Star Valley Braves. It was 6-3 at the end of the first period of play, but the Braves come out and outscore the Tigers 28-0 in that second period. Here's how the scoring went. Star Valley opened the play on a 9-play on a 4-play, 9-yard drive. The PAT was blocked. It was 6-0. Lander came right back with a field goal, 34 yards by Matisse Weaver, capping off a 9-play, 66-yard drive. And the score at the end of the first period was 6-3 in favor of Star Valley. The Braves scored then 2 minutes into the second period of play on a 5-yard pass to Stewart. An 8-play, 80-yard drive made it 13-3 with the PAT. Then 3 minutes later, it was a 10-yard pass to Stewart, a 4-play, 43-yard drive, and it made it 20-3. Then, also in the second period, about 4 minutes after that touchdown, a 10-yard pass to Spalding on a shovel pass, a 3-play, 34-yard drive, made it 27-3. And then here with just 3 seconds to go, a 17-yard pass to Hodges with the PAT good, a 3-play, 31-yard drive, and that's where we are right now. Star Valley 34 and Lander 3. So the Star Valley drives today, they had 9 yards. They had an 80-yard drive. They had one from 43, one from 34, one from 31. So they've been playing most of the first half on the Lander side of the field. And the Tigers, after that initial great defense they had, the passing game from Star Valley has just kind of overwhelmed them. Again, the total yardage in the first half, Star Valley 336 yards and Lander Valley 158 yards. We do have a score from one of the earlier games. It was Shoshone that defeated Lusk 53-12. And thanks to the public address system here at Afton, we learned that the Buffalo Bison beat Jackson. I think the score was 17-10, if I remember. So Buffalo has advanced. Star Valley is on the verge of advancing, and Shoshone has advanced. We haven't gotten a score from Wind River, so we'll see if we can get one of those here this afternoon and find out what the Cougars have done. They were playing down at Star Valley today, and I need to go to, let's see, let's do this. Let's go to, oh, there it is, Wyo Preps. Let's see if they've got that, the score from the Wind River game this afternoon. Football first round playoffs, and let's see. It was, well, here's all the scores from today. Little Snake River beat Hewlett 65-6. Encampment over KC 57-0. Shoshone over Lusk 53-12. Wind River in the second quarter is leading Southeast 32-15. Go Cougars. So we're looking at another semifinal match between Shoshone and Wind River if the Cougars can maintain this lead down in Yoder. In the first quarter, Rocky Mountain versus Lingle, Fort Laramie, no score in that one. And the first quarter, no score between Pine Bluffs and Big Piney. So in Class 2A, Cookeville has defeated the Tongue River by 17-0. Lyman over Burns, 23-20. Bighorn over Mountain View, 28-26. And that score was 21-10, Buffalo over Jackson. And our halftime score here, 34-3. But Kevin, you'll be happy to know at halftime, Wind River has a 32-15 lead on Southeast.
Nicely done, and that with at least the reports that we had without starting running back and a starting quarterback. So we could be looking at a huge showdown next week with Wind River if that holds, going to Shoshone.
Yeah, just like they did last year.
And having a chance to avenge not only the loss last year, but the loss from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly.
So we will see how that comes out. and we may have a guaranteed team in the finals, of 9-man. So that'd be nice to see a guaranteed Fremont chance. And we got about 4 minutes till the end of halftime. We want to thank CWC, our sponsor for halftime, Central Wyoming College. Go to cwc.edu and check out all the programs they have, including now in more than just their first year, their first class, a bachelor's degree program in certain majors.
Yeah, we got 2 bachelor degree programs in applied science. And I want to remind you, for information on their wide range of courses and programs, including their 4-year bachelor degree programs, visit cwc.edu. Central Wyoming College, make your way out here.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
WyoGlass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. WyoGlass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. WyoGlass is Lander.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today. The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit landergambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
My name is Sarah Lowe, and I have been in law enforcement in Fremont County for 13 years. I didn't know much about therapy in general until I got injured in October of 20 chasing a cow. So I had to get shoulder surgery. And after my surgery with Fremont Orthopedics, I went to Fremont Therapy. And they were really excited to see you. So it was a really warm, welcoming experience. We tried all sorts of different methods to increase and make sure I had the best mobility for my job. Rachel's a firecracker. She's just a little spitfire. It was fantastic, a great environment to go and have your therapy.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288. Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes. From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science.
Ernie over, Kevin Shields back at Braves Field in Star Valley at Star Valley High School in Afton, Wyoming. You know, it's interesting, most of the media outlets just use Lander as the reference for the Tigers when the school's name is Lander Valley. And using that philosophy, we should be playing Star today. Okay, Star Valley will get the ball to start the second half. The Braves had a total of 336 yards in offense the first half, and the Tigers had 158. The Braves doubled us up on yardage in that first half. And now the Tigers will kick off to start the second half of play. And Kevin, I'm afraid to tell you the sun has gone down behind us, and the temperature's dropped significantly. Yeah.
It's gone bye-bye. It was at the beginning of halftime. It was right around 42, but a cold breeze coming off the snowy mountains. And now we're looking at 39 degrees and dropping very quickly. You know, in 2 months, Ernie, we're going to wish for weather like this.
That's right.
39 will be a nice summer's day, but for the first time of the season, I like to have the first cold where I can open the door and be like, wow, it's cold on a Saturday. I don't want to be stuck 40 feet in the air.
Here's Matisse Weaver to kick off for the Tigers. Krog is deep for the Star Valley Braves. Matisse approaches the football. Long kick out of the end zone, and Star Valley again will start at their own 20-yard line. Now, I tell you what, Matisse has got quite the weapon for the Tigers, and Star Valley now will take over at the 20-yard line, and I'm afraid my pen is starting to freeze. Okay, so Star Valley comes out. McClurg, the quarterback, has 16 of 22 passes for 281 yards in the first half. And let's see if the Star Valley Braves are going to stay with the passing game. Twin receivers on each side. One man in the backfield is Spalding beside McClure. McClure takes one step back. Passes caught. First down yardage to the 32-yard line. And that is going to be Hodges on the catch.
And Lander Valley has been giving them that pass all day long to their detriment, playing off the receivers. As you look over here, number 4 for Lander Valley, Ernie, is a good 10 yards. Now he reduces it down to 7. From the gun is Star Valley. Looking over to that same side I was just talking about, complete at the 40 to the 48-yard line, and another first down. Gain of 17 on the play for the Star Valley Braves.
Well, I tell you what, that's what they do, and they're going to go all the way and keep doing this. 11:30 to go, just started the second half of play. Tigers are down 34-3.
And the unfortunate part here is, Ernie, they've just taken what the defense has given them so far in the half.
Here's McClure back to pass in the middle, intercepted.
Pick six.
Gabe Harris has got it. One man to beat. 20.
He could
15,
be caught. No.
10, 5, touchdown Tigers.
Pick six. The sad part, if you're a Star Valley person, listen to this, Ernie, while you cough. Let me hit the cough button. is the fact that he had the deeper man, just a very poor decision, and then a great play by the linebacker to just stay with his man, step in front of it, and never once break stride and just take it all the way to the end zone to make it 34-9 with 11:09 to play in the third, and Weaver on for the extra point.
That was about a 70-yard return by Harris. Matisse Weaver on to kick the point after, and a flag goes down, and we have offsides against Star Valley. You know, if I was the Tigers, I'd just decline it and take the point.
Yeah, I don't see 2 points making it a 23-point game, being any better than 24, really.
Yeah. Are they going? Well, let's see what they're going to do. Penalty was against Star Valley, and
might have been encroachment before the snap, which you couldn't decline, but I don't know.
Well, I'm not sure what they're doing here. I guess they moved it back to the 1 yard line, and the Tigers going to kick again.
Okay.
So that whistle must have blown before the snap of the football. Matisse from the hold of Brennan. Kick is good. And it's 34-10. Now,
so there are no 24-point plays, but this is a chance to possibly build on momentum. But you have to do what you did at the tail end of that, Ernie, and not in the first 2 plays, which was giving up some chunks of yardage. So 11:09 to go in the third, 34-10. Still all in favor of Star Valley. We'll be right back with the kickoff right after this.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Yeah. And we're back here on KFCW for the kickoff. A reminder that we will have University of Wyoming on our sister station, KWYW, starting tomorrow. Kickoff is at 10, pregame about 9, 8:30, 9 o'clock. And the Denver Broncos, kickoff's at 7:30 a.m. on Sunday. Pregame start on KWYW at 5:30 a.m.
And the Cowboys are looking to become bowl eligible in that game against Hawaii. They're currently 5-3, 3-1 in the Mountain West Conference. So
I love the view here, but I wouldn't mind being there right now.
Weaver with the kickoff. This one's further than the last one. It goes over the goal post and way behind the field of play. So the Star
PA announcer just said that kid's got a leg.
Yeah.
They are. It's an interesting PA situation here in Star Valley. I could see if you're an opponent and a big rival of them that you would be annoyed by it. So that may be indeed the point.
McClure is still the quarterback for the Star Valley Braves. Twins on the left side. McClure takes 2 steps back, now moves to his left side under pressure. He's going to escape the pressure and gets knocked out of bounds at the 25. It'll be a 5-yard gain by McClure. And the play goes to the 25-yard line, 2nd down and 5 for Star Valley. Clock moving clock stopped with 11 minutes to go after that out-of-bounds play. 1 man in the slot now. Twin receivers off to the left, 1 to the right. McClure, a bubble screen over to the left side. Caught, 1st down, and again another bad tackle by the Tigers. And moving ahead for the 1st down is Luke Linford. Gets 7 yards on the play.
If you could sum up this game, Ernie, the way I would sum it up is 1 is field position, 1 turnover, not horrible, but another one was deflating. But also, not only that, but arm tackling. They haven't been able to stop the guys short of the sticks when they've had the opportunity. And now we got all sorts of illegal substitution. Yeah,
well,
we got all sorts of issues going on here.
All sorts of things going on. We've got
just call the timeout,
1, 2,
Coach.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they got enough players out there.
I hope you missed
11.
Star Valley did no idea what they were doing.
Back to pass. Here's the bubble screen out to the Stewart on the near side. 40-yard line.
Tackle.
Breaks another tackle, and he's up to the 42-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play.
And the way that kid went down for Star Valley there, Ernie, you almost want to cringe because you saw him trying to spin out, and then his foot was even with like his waist being held. So you don't want anybody to get hurt, especially in the game right now. It's 34-10. Powell's down 7-0.
No, they're leading.
Leading. Who they got? Cody?
No, they've got somebody else. Here's the first down play. First down pass. It goes to Spalding. Spalding puts it on it, and it goes 14 yards for the first down. And let's put Spalding. That's Spalding's first catch today, and it goes for 14 yards. First down, 10 yards to go. Star Valley is at the Lander 47-yard line. Trips to the right, back to pass. McClurg under pressure. He's caught down. It won't be a sack because he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think he gained 4 centimeters on that one there.
That's very possible.
He gained just a wee little bit with 9 minutes to go in the third and counting.
So the Tigers looking at a second down and 10 basically. McClure back in the gun. Takes a long drop back under pursuit. There's this nice screen pass. It's caught, and it's good for about 7 yards. Getting the catch is Stewart. So that's going to be 7 yards on the play. And that's 71 yards for Stewart.
And here we go. We're going to let Ernie cough that one out. I got you on the cough button here, Ernie, on this play. Coming out in the pistol now is McClure for Star Valley. Tailback behind him, sending a man in motion left to right. Fakes it, not an overly convincing fake. He's going to roll out to his right, throwing it downfield, and I think it was trapped. Are they going to give it to him? They are, and I can tell it was trapped from here. It bounced. It did bounce. We got Ernie back off the cough button. It's windy and it's cold, and we're getting the sniffles and everything like that. So, Mom, we're not going to school tomorrow.
Okay, first down for Star Valley at the Lander 34-yard line. That should have been ruled an incomplete pass because it did bounce. Here's a bubble screen out to Stewart on the far side. He's got Ruddage to go, and it's going to be
he's in, I
at
think.
the 1-yard line.
They're going to say he stepped out, I think, at the 2 maybe, is what it looks like. Oh, coughing again. So we'll get him on mute there. It just bad angle taken by the DB on that play allowed the running back who had snuck out there to get off to the left. And when I say that kid can fly, that's one of the fastest kids I've seen all season, Ernie.
Yeah, that's Krog. He had the catch. And they're down at the 2-yard line. 7:24 to go in the third. And Star Valley making a route out of this one if they can score right here. They're leading 34-10.
Yeah, a chance to go up again by 31 points here. They did score 28 unanswered.
Timeout by the Tigers.
Well, and with that timeout by the by the kicking team, or by the offense, so that'd be by the Braves, actually.
Well, they pointed this way.
Yeah,
to
then
Lander. Yeah.
I'm confused, but
yeah,
nonetheless,
they took the timeout off the scoreboard. So
we'll take it with them as they play crisscrosses, jump.
Making healthcare great. Providing coverage in family medicine, women's health, pediatrics, and mental health. Meet providers Tara Blumenshine, Adina Vasco, and Jessica Rodriguez. Come see us at Hometown Freedom Healthcare, locally owned, 463-0541.
In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more, is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. FremontWhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
Back. 7 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the third period, and Star Valley knocking on the door at the Lander 2-yard line after a 30-yard pass to Stewart. Here's a new quarterback, number 11, into the end zone. Touchdown, Star Valley. Yeah, and that one was 21. That was Stewart again. And another score for the Braves. And this comes in the third period at 7 minutes and 1 second to go. 2-yard rush. And now here comes the point after kick. The snap, the kick, it is up and it squeaks through. And the score is now Star Valley 41 and Lander 10.
With 7.
This is, Kevin, you weren't here last year for this game, but the Tigers lost 50-20 in that game, and this is almost the same, looking toward the same score this year. Lander hasn't beaten Star Valley in like forever.
Ernie's usually around the office, ladies and gentlemen, very specific. So if he's saying forever, it's been a while.
Oh, that one here, 2012. I've been corrected by John Rounds.
That's
Tanner Simpson.
That's still a decade.
Well, you know, Landers won one out of a bunch. Yeah. But thanks, Coach. We appreciate that.
That's 25%. No, I wish it was 25% of my life. That's more like 20% of my life.
Unfortunately, Star Valley won the 2 state championship games and knocked us out of the quarterfinals twice now, and they're threatening to do it for a third time. Congratulations to the Shoshone Wranglers. They had a huge victory over Lusk today. And the Wind River Cougars were leading by 16 at halftime over Southeast. So here comes the kickoff now. Deep back for the Tigers is Gabe Harris. There's the kick, high, end over ender.
Short.
And it's going to go down to Matisse Weaver at the 18-yard line. Matisse has got a lane on the far side, and he's
massive
caught by
collision.
a shoelace and knocked down at the 29-yard line.
Massive collision there, shoulder to shoulder. Talk about brick wall running into the immovable object. Matisse Weaver, that was a car crash and a half there. And the funny part, Ernie, is he ran about 40 yards to gain about 6 because he ran all the way from near side to far side across the field here with 6:37 to go in the third quarter.
Okay, Lander has the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. 6:37 to go in the game on the third period. In the gun, here's Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg ahead for a yard.
If that.
Yeah, they moved the ball up to the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, 9 yards to go. 6:20 to go here in the third period. And boy, it is getting cold up here.
Yes. I don't feel bad because the people from here, it is about 15 degrees cooler, and that was the forecast, than what it was supposed to be in Riverton and Lander today. And the people who live here are wearing blankets and such. So I don't feel like such a wimp anymore, being Southern and all. And this being my first full winter, I was here for most of it last year. But
Stauffenberg, there's a pass complete to Matisse Weaver to the 40-yard line. It'll be a 1st down for the Tigers. A nice 10-yard gain to the 41, and that's another completion for the Tigers.
And we want everybody to know this is looking more and more like Ernie and its last game of football season this year. But we will have all of Lander Valley's basketball games, both boys and girls, here on KFCW. Look for that schedule on YO Today, as well as in the Ranger, Lander Journal, and Wind River News.
And
number 2 left
Brandon
a wee bit early.
Brandon does it again. He draws him offside.
I don't know if it's against Lander. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's
because he fooled number 2. Number 2 was 5 yards downfield for Lander Valley.
Yeah.
So he went on the break. Reminder also, if you're listening in on this because it's state playoffs and whatnot, Riverton boys and girls basketball will be on KTAK. Wyoming Indian will be on KWYW, both boys and girls. Cody Beers on the call. I will be with Riverton. And, of course, you'll get Jordan McCamey, the sports broadcaster of the year this past year, with Thermopolis on KDNO.
Here's the handoff to Pasquinelli. He goes ahead to the 46-yard line, and they're going to mark him out actually at the 47. That's going to be, well, they're going to give him an 8-yard gain on that. Pasquinelli, a good gain.
Well, they give him a 3-yard gain because of the penalty.
Well,
the offsides penalty made it 1st and 5.
Well, that's right. It was a 3-yard gain. So it's up to the 47-yard line now.
Our brains are absolutely frozen, ladies and gentlemen. So I wasn't trying to call you out there, Ernie. I'm having fun. It's just cold.
Yeah, it's just cold. Trips to the right side for Stauffenberg. There's the snap, the throw.
He's got it set up.
Caught.
Nicely
Gabe
done.
Harris down to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 Lander. It'll be a nice play on the down to the 47. So that goes from the 47, that's 3, down to the 41, that's 9. That's 12 yards on the play.
Nicely done on the wide receiver screen. Wide receiver, of course, on that one from the outside, ducks in under the man on the slot. Slot goes to block as they come out in the pistol. I love the pistol formation.
There's the handoff. Pasquinelli has it straight ahead. He's garnered down after about 3 yards on the play. They're going to mark him at the 38-yard line.
He has had just absolutely tough sledding today, Ernie.
Yeah, he sure has.
He's running physical between the tackles, but Star Valley's right for him. And during the announcement of the starters on defense for Star Valley, we noticed a lot of 6'2" to 6'4", 225 to 240.
Yeah,
there's some
Star
big
Valley
boys.
boys are big boys here.
They are some big boys.
Okay, twin receivers off to the left side, one man in the slot. And they call him offside again. Oh, they didn't call it.
He got back. Didn't make contact.
No,
he did there.
Contact.
He did there.
Yeah.
They're going to call it. It's a bad snap. It's a snap infringement.
So it goes against Lander.
They're going to call. I do believe that on the center on snap infringement.
Yeah.
Meaning he basically, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are wondering what that is, you either fake it with a flick of the wrist, or you just kind of double pump it, which is what it looked like, because on that second pump, that ball went flying but low towards Stauffenberg.
3:33 to go in the game on the third period. Tigers come out of the huddle now. It's second down. They need 12 yards to go. They're at the 42-yard line of Star Valley. In the gun. 2 running backs, whistle, and a timeout called by Lander. We'll be back after this.
When I was riding in rodeos, I always made sure I was locked in, good and tight. Now as a touring musician, crisscrossing the country, I still make sure I'm locked in, good and tight. Of course I do.
Hauling ass, heading south.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Ballard, Dr. Hinkle, and Dr. Frazier offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today. A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe.
Back again, Stauffenberg now under center, trips to the right side. There's a bubble screen out to Gabe Harris. He pitches it back to Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg makes it back to the original line of scrimmage down to the 40. I think they were going to try the flea flicker that time, and it didn't work, but they did gain 4 yards on the play. So Stauffenberg gets 4 yards. And boy, it's getting dark up here. I can hardly see my stat sheet now. And the play is down to the 40-yard line.
It's advantageous for me running all the screens because I can actually see them now.
You can see them now,
glaring on them.
Clock moving, 2:39. It's 41-10. Star Valley over Lander, third period of play.
Beautiful crescent moon right behind us. About where you'd expect it to be. A little bit of light shining off the snow-covered peaks, just barely. A couple of them more than others.
Harrison motion, back to pass, Stauffenberg. It's intercepted. Intercepted at the 32-yard line. Stauffenberg was under heavy pressure. He threw it low, and the player for Star Valley
he got hit.
Was number 14. Colin Hunsaker dove for it and got it, so that ends the Lander drive. And that will be the second INT of the game. And Star Valley is now going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It is. I don't want to be a dead horse, but it is a very good symbol of the game as a whole, in the fact that anytime Lander Valley got something going, they kind of stubbed their toe, self-inflicted. And I would expect now we have a player down on the field, and while they're tending to him, it's a Lander Valley player as he threw his helmet off. We will take that injury timeout with him. We've got some bills to pay here on KFCW.
Carry out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's take and bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
It's Physical Therapy Month.
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 It's Physical Therapy Month. October is National Physical Therapy Month, and here at Teton Therapy, we are celebrating all month long. In our Lander and Riverton clinics, we're hosting special events, celebrations, and great giveaways for our patients, past, present, and future. Check us out at Teton Therapy PC on Facebook for more details.
Whatever. I like AP better.
When repairs are
And Matisse Weaver had some little twitch in his leg, and the trainers were out to take a look at him, and he's back at the sideline now, walked off under his own power. Star Valley has the ball 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line following the pass interception that stopped that Lander drive. McClure has one man in motion, goes over to the tight end position, handoff in the middle, goes to Spalding. Spalding across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
And I do expect us right now, Ernie, I don't know about you, to see probably a heavy dose of the ground game. At this point, Star Valley's got this game well in hand as we go under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter and not wanting to get anybody hurt or anything. So I expect deep in the bench and keeping the ball on the ground and secure from turnovers.
Here's the handoff to Spalding again across the 35, and a flag comes down. after the play. Let's see what the call is going to be. It was a great tackle that time by the Tigers that got him down. Holding against Star Valley.
Yeah, and I kind of had that feeling because the coaches were like, obviously, they were very much about that hold. So we'll back it up 5 yards from the spot and do it again.
Well, they're going to back it up 10 yards.
Oh, yeah, excuse me, 10 yards. 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Back to the 33-yard line.
That'll make it about, actually, the 28-yard line, Ernie.
Oh, 28,
I think. Yeah, the 28. So set it up at 2nd and 15.
Okay, trips to the left side for Star Valley. There's the bubble screen on the far side. Goes to Krog. Krog is caught, brought down. Nice defensive move by the Tigers. It'll be a short gain on the play, and coming in to make that tackle for Lander. Let's see, I thought that was an 80, but I wasn't sure.
That's what not an arm tackle looks like.
Minute 20 to go here, third period. Minute 20 to go. It's 41 to 10. And I think the temperature's closer to 10 than it is 41 right now.
I think it's probably still above freezing right now. I think.
Maybe.
But if you want to tell me it's 10, I'll back you 100%. I'll back you to the grave, Ernie. And we have a flag again for false start this time. So let's just take those 5 yards they gained on second down and take them away.
That's right. So it'll be third down and 15 again, and this time it goes back to the 30 or the 27-yard line. They had an empty backfield that last time for McClure. Let's see if they do it again. Spalding is back there with McClure now, and they've got 3 receivers on the right side. Now
it's 35 degrees right now, Ernie.
35, okay. One man in motion. Back to passes McClog. And there is the fake to Spalding. Spalding's got the first down and a flag come
multiple
down.
Flags.
2 flags come down. Spalding at the 50-yard line.
I'm going to guess that is in the vicinity of either a hold or a block in the back on that, Ernie. I guess it technically could also be a crackback.
All right, here's the call, and it's block in the back against Star Valley.
Against the Braves is the call.
So we've got 2 flags on the play, and it's going to back them up again. It was 3rd and 15. It's going to be 3rd and 25 now. Oh, they're going to mark it off from the spot of the foul.
Yes.
So it'll be 3rd down and 12.
So we're just going to keep playing between 15 and 10 yards to go.
44 seconds left here in the third period of play.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Man in motion to the left, back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Pass downfield is caught. First down for Star Valley, and coming up with that ball right on the sideline. Let's see, who is that? It's number 3.
And that's a play to be very excited about if you're Star Valley as far as receiver, knowing where the chains were and cutting off the route. If you're Lander Valley, the most infuriating thing about that, Ernie, was the fact that the quarterback never looked off the receiver at all. He stared him down the whole time and still was able to easily play toss and catch.
14-yard gain on the play. First down at the Star Valley 44 in their own territory. Hodges gets the pitch from the quarterback, and he's going to get 10 12 yards. He's going to get another first down for Star Valley, I believe. Yep, it is.
We'll see what they say.
Let's see, yep, another first down.
Nicely blocked end around there by Star Valley.
So it's into Tiger territory now at the 46-yard line.
Have they still got McClure in at quarterback?
Yeah.
Okay, number 5.
Yep, there he is. Whistle, and
you're going to get a false start there.
False start. So that'll move them back 5 yards. That'll move them back into to their own territory to 48. 10 seconds left here in period number 3. Now they put it to 49. 10 seconds to go here in the period number 3.
and they do not have to get a snap off if they don't want to. It looks like the team wants to, but I'm not sure they're going to get it off in time. Nope, they're not now.
That's the end of the third period of play. 41-10. Star Valley with the lead, and we'll be back with our final 12 minutes right after this.
You expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
And go ahead. 41-10. Star Valley has it at their own 49-yard line after the penalty for false start. Quarterback, handoff to Spalding. Spalding's got some running room. He cuts to his left side. He's at the 35, the 30. He's down to the 25, the 20. He reverses direction to the 15-yard line.
13.
What's that?
Got all the way down to the 13 on the
13.
tackle. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I know we got that post right here, so I was trying to reach around and give it to you.
Okay, so it's down to the 13. They mark it at the 14-yard line. So it goes down to the 14.
You know something I haven't seen all year, Ernie, in any game I've been to?
What's that?
I've never seen them actually measure a first down. Not even like close ones.
Oh, really?
Not seeing them bring the chains out once.
Here's the shovel pass on the left side. A little bit of room down to the 5-yard line. Carrying the football is 87, I believe. That is Chase Stewart. And another penalty against Star Valley is going to negate this play. This will be like their third in a row. And it is going to be holding.
That's got to be upsetting if you're a Star Valley fan or a coach or anything, or a player for that matter, is you want to be playing crisp coming out of this for next week's game. And basically this second half has been very sloppy by the Braves, Ernie.
Yep, sure has. All right, up to the line of scrimmage now. Back in the gun is McClure, leading 41-10. McClure has trips to the left side, one to the right. Long pass, and it's dropped by Spalding. Incomplete pass on the play. That was the 32nd pass attempt by Spalding. He's completed about...
how many completions does he have?
Well,
more than a third.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
McClure going
7.
out of the gun here.
Yeah, it's 23 of 31.
He rolls right,
There's
hands
the
it
handoff
off.
to
Weird.
Spalding. Spalding ahead to the 15. It's well short of the first down on the draw, and it'll be fourth down for Star Valley.
A very ugly halfback draw there. I'm not sure if there was a read option component to it, because it did look like the quarterback held onto the ball for an extended amount of time for a simple draw.
I beg your pardon, it's third down and 12. McClure.
My pardon is given, Ernie.
in the gun at the 21. Here he goes. Sacked. Nice play by the Tigers. Coming in there was that 51?
No, watching 31.
31. Okay, let's give him credit. My hands are frozen. I can't move.
Let's see if I can read mine.
I can't. I don't have a 31. So,
Caden Rowan.
Oh, Caden
sophomore.
Rowan. That's right. Yeah. So we have a sack on the play. So now it's fourth down, and Spalding loses 6 on the play, and we have a field goal attempt coming up right now. It's from the
41
yard. It's up.
It's going to be short.
Short. It just misses. And that was Merritt McCall, or McKell Merritt. McKell Merritt with the field goal attempt. And it goes over to Lander now with 10 minutes to go in the game.
Absolutely, 10 minutes to go. Lander Valley, thank you everybody who's listened to us this year. We want to give a shout out for that, as well as these fine people across the field who have came down and followed Lander Valley all the way down here.
Yeah, we've got a couple dozen people over there from wearing Lander green on the far side.
And it's a tough road trip to really plan for, because you really don't know what the weather's going to be like this time of year, especially down here.
Okay, the Tigers under center almost had a false start.
Wasn't almost.
It was a false start.
Ernie with the eagle eye there. I don't think the lineman got set before it got one in motion.
So the football goes back to the 15-yard line on the penalty. And it'll be 1st and 15 for the Tigers. 10 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. Stauffenberg comes into the huddle after visiting with Coach John Scott. Under center is Stauffenberg. 2 receivers in the back. Man in motion now. Here's the handoff. Almost fumbled. Straight ahead to like the 17-yard line was Gabe Harris.
Not a normal formation that you're used to seeing, with a guy out of the pistol with a pro set style running backs behind him and 3 wide.
Okay, second down, 13 yards to go. It's completely dark now as to the east. We still have a little bit of light in the western horizon, but not much. Tigers,
not enough to cause any difference in the temperature. Single eye formation.
Yes,
Single back
Stauffenberg
formation.
gives it to Matisse Weaver on the end around, and it goes for a couple of yards up to about the 24.
But I'm happy to see that formation, Ernie, just because I always like to see it. I think you gain an advantage as a high school, especially when your quarterback feels comfortable, not only in the gun, they all feel comfortable now in the gun, but also under center. So maybe for future years and whatnot, a little bit of single style and pro style formation with some power running in the future for the Lander Valley Tigers.
Third down, 8:40 to go in the game. Star Valley with a big lead, rolling out to his left. There's the pass, caught by Matisse Weaver. He breaks one tackle across the 40 up to about the 42-yard line.
And he's down. He's slow to get up again after now he gets helped up. But he was down earlier with what we assume is cramp.
Okay, he's at the
42-yard line.
So that went from the 15 to the 42.
27.
Yeah.
27 yards on the play, just letting the coaches know there. Out of the gun, quarterback for Lander Valley has trips left, single wide receiver to the right, and one protecting back. Looks over to the sideline for the play, switches the running back over to his right, claps for it, and we get everybody but the center offsides. Everybody but the center off false starts.
7:57 to go in the game, a 5-yard mark-off against the Tigers. First down and 15 yards to go now. They mark it back to the 37-yard line.
I shouldn't make fun of that, Ernie, but it's one of the funniest calls I ever saw was a ref in the NFL going, false start, everybody but the center.
I think
so
that happened
the funny
in
part
the
is
game
everybody else's false start. You know whose fault it was, though? The one guy who didn't.
Okay, Stauffenberg in the gun. Passes over, far side, caught, down to about 3 yards on the play. Off to the left-hand side, and that was Gabe Harris with the catch.
You don't know how far that play could have gone, Ernie, if it had hit him in stride or up around the waist.
Right.
Wide receiver having to duck down for that and grab it, which gives the defense time to react. As we hit 7:11 to go, I don't want a Slurpee now. They're too cold.
No, too cold.
Too cold. I do want a hot cup of coffee.
2nd and 12 from the 40-yard line for Lander. Under 7 minutes to go in the game now. Snap back to Stauffenberg. Here's the pass wide open on the near side is Stevenson. Stevenson up close to the 50-yard line, down at the 40. Or no, that was Pasquinelli. I'm sorry.
To the 49.
Yeah.
Nice individual effort there by Pasquinelli, which will make what could have been 3rd down and long into at least 3rd down and manageable at about a long 3. It's right between 3 and 4 yards. Caught a long 3 as Lander Valley breaks the huddle.
Okay, here come the Tigers. 3rd down, 3 yards to go. Hash mark near side. Twins on the left side. Here's the faked handoff.
He's got it.
On the rollout.
He's got him.
The throw caught by Gabe Harris down at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers as they move into Star Valley territory.
Nicely done. You could see that play working as long as the pitch and catch were worked out well, which I guess is every pass, but it was a wide open, good throwing lane, good movement on the ball, and gets to him as we go under 6 minutes to play in the regular season for the Lander Valley Tigers.
Tigers up to the line of scrimmage. Hash mark on the far side. Receivers split wide on each side. Harris in the slot. Stauffenberg rolls to his right side, throws downfield, and just missed him.
Had him just thrown a little high.
At the 15-yard line.
I think Stauffenberg felt like he was under a little more pressure than he was. He did have time to plant his feet. Instead, he had to kind of arm it up there, throwing on the run, and the result was overthrown.
Yeah, and Harris, if it had been just a foot more, if Harris had moved down the field a foot more, he might have gotten that one.
Or if he could have hit a really quick growth spurt.
That's right. 5:37 to go in the game. 41-10, Star Valley over Lander. Here we go. There's the snap, back to pass Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg rolls to his left, uncorks a pass. Caught.
Nicely done.
Caught in the middle. 1st down Tigers. Harris all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Harris has no self-preservation instinct.
And he's down on the play.
He took it fierce and almost looked like it was in the head. Harris is down on the play. Massive collision. Now he's getting up quickly, though. Nice to see. And credit goes also to the Star Valley player there who was part of the hit, offered a helping hand up. So he is up, and it'll be 1st and 10. Lander Valley from the Star Valley 23 with 5:27 to go. A chance to end the season on a high note.
Gabe Harris goes to the sideline. 5:20 to go here in the game. Tigers come up to the line of scrimmage. They're at the 22-yard line. Maybe the 23. Beaver in motion now in the slot. In the gun, here's the handoff, goes to Pasquinelli. He's got some running room inside the 15-yard line, and it should be a 1st down for the Tigers. Let's see where they put the ball down. They've marked
right
it at the 13. And that's, that was Pasquinelli, yeah.
2 or 3 feet short.
Okay, so let's give him 9 yards on the play. And it's 2nd down, 1 yard to go. Clock moving at 4:44.
Well, 3 feet is a yard, so I guess I could have just said that.
Yeah. 4:36 now, clock moving. Tigers up to the line of scrimmage. I formation, offset I.
Power I.
Handoff.
Nicely done, but not blocked.
Nice handoff for the 1st down. Tigers get it.
1st down, Lander Valley.
And that is Gabe Harris with the carry.
That has probably been the one formation of the day, if you will, Ernie. You pointed out that they like to run, that Star Valley really scouted well and got the 1st down there, but I don't think I've seen that formation get more than 2 or 3 yards this whole day. They've really geared in on the power run of Lander, and they're going to need to because they're going to face a power run team potentially next week.
Stauffenberg getting the signal from Coach John Scott, and Lander's going to call timeout. Lander calls timeout, 3 minutes, 54 seconds to go. Star Valley 41, Lander 10.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Jay Collins here, and I want to wish all the Fremont County athletes good luck this year. Stop down at Fremont Chevy to talk sports and let me help you purchase your next vehicle. Jay Collins, your local sales professional at Fremont Chevy Buick GMC, 307-349-7846.
Lander out of the timeout's got the ball, 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. They can get a first down inside the 1-yard line. Stauffenberg under center. Full house look in the backfield. There's the fake. Stauffenberg rolling to his right. Throws in the end zone, way overthrew Gabe Harris.
Had no option there but to overthrow it, throw it out of the end zone and start again. Coming out of the power I and trying to throw the ball, generally speaking, you're only going to have really one option if you play fake it.
Yeah, that's right.
So you follow that option. He had two, both of them well covered, and 3:47 to go.
Well, you got to give a credit to the Star Valley defense. They had that covered like snow in the winter.
Yes, they did. Well, or snow in October, as the case may be here.
Yeah. Okay, under center again, Stauffenberg. Same look in the backfield. Handoff.
Faked. No, he didn't. No, what? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Shovel
There's
pass.
the pass in the middle to Gabe Harris. Gabe near the goal line, and he stopped just short of the goal line at the 1-yard line.
I think he does have enough for a first down, or he's mighty close there. We were both calling that one because I was trying to figure out who has the ball. That was a well-executed fake leading
it's
to
at
the shovel
2.
pass.
They mark it down at the 2, so that's a 9-yard carry or a pass. So the Tigers have a 3rd down and 1 to go, 2 for the touchdown. Everyone in tight, 3 minutes to go in the game. There's the handoff to Harris. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Lander Valley.
Yeah, touchdown, Gabe Harris. And the Tigers now have 16 points on the scoreboard. And that comes with 3:04 to go in the 4th period. Only score so far in the 4th period. 2-yard run by Harris. And here now is the extra point by Matisse Weaver. There's the snap, the kick. It's up, it's high enough, and it is good enough. And the score now goes Lander 17 and Star Valley. See you, Coach. Yeah, the Lander coaches are heading back down to the sidelines now. It's 41-17 with 3 minutes to go.
Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, community health centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Wild Glass.
And welcome back to KFCW's coverage of Wyoming high school football and Lander Valley Tiger athletics. While we're waiting for the kickoff here, we do want to give a special thank you to the folks who helped make this happen. Of course, Ernie on the air here. Connor behind us helped us truck everything up here onto the roof. We've got Katie Shields back at the office. Rusty Works, who helps us with all our tech problems as our program director. Of course, listen to her every weekday morning. Kirk Baxter, For getting people, Leanne Sanderson, John Burberry, Kelly Davis, for everybody at One River Radio Network, and Shauna Breyer, Sports Treasure. Thank you for giving us and listening to us in another season of Lander Valley Tiger football, and we'll be back with basketball season in just about a month and a half.
Here's the fourth quarter score: Wind River 46, Southeast 30. Here's the long kick, and this one's going to be returned. It's right at the goal line, and he falls down. It'll be a touchback.
He also stepped his foot back. That's the weirdest high school rule to me of them all, and everywhere has it if you step back.
That's the second shortest kickoff this season for Matisse.
Wow.
I think it's cold. I think the football must not have much air in it.
The ball's going to be harder as well. It's definitely the coldest game of the season that we've called. Now, granted, in Riverton, I get the press box.
The Tigers' first game up in Powell was really a cold one, too.
Was it?
Because they had the wind.
Oh, yeah.
But it's first down, 10 yards to go. Let's see, we've got a new quarterback here.
Number 11.
Yeah, so let's see who
he's going out of the gun. While Ernie looks his name up, he's got twins to his left. He's going to fake the pitch and keep it. No, he's going to actually give it off after faking a toss sweep to number 18. I don't know who either one of those are.
Tristan Hilton is the new quarterback, and Canyon Hurd with the play. No gain on the play. 2:45 to go. The clock's running. So now Tristan has it. Tristan Hilton in the power eye. There's the handoff. Goes straight up the middle. Oh, it's going to be very close to a first down. Carrying the football is going to be 23 as we got all new players in there. Tyson Titansor.
Going to be
Tyson
about
Titansor. Second one.
And a foot.
Yeah.
And Ernie, in our next break, we should probably go ahead and give our Gatorade Thirst Quencher and Papa Murphy's player of the game, simply because with the long drive and everything like that, I don't know if we're going to get any players up here on the roof.
I don't think so. I'm hoping I can get off of the roof.
We'll make sure you do.
Okay, there's the pitch.
End around.
Goes on the near
Nicely.
side. First down. A lot of wattage across the 40 to the 44-yard line.
Okay, so we'll go. I guess we'll go ahead while they move the chains here. Our Papa Murphy's player of the game, of course, is going to be the man with the plan and the pick six.
Gabe Harris.
Gabe Harris. Congratulations to him. We'll make sure to get him some Papa Murphy's a free gift card for there, and congratulations to him. A beautiful, about 70-yard pick six.
Okay, here's the rush on the right-hand side. He's got a little bit of running room. First down yardage inside the 45 to the 41-yard line. And that was number 1. That was Cameron Kendall. Minute and a half to go in the game. First down and 10, Star Valley. They rush right up to the line of scrimmage. Tristan, the quarterback, here's the pitch, goes to the second back. Great penetration by Gabe Harris, a 4-yard loss by the running back, all the way back to the 45-yard line. Minute 10 to go, and the clock is running. 41-17, Star Valley with the lead.
And let's get a little creative here, if you give me a little station leeway here, Ernie, for the Gatorade player of the game, the seniors.
Oh, yeah.
These seniors who took this Lander Valley Tiger team to the playoffs and came down here, and they've given their blood, sweat, and tears. And I know senior night's long gone, but this is their last game. For most of them, in fact, I would say all but maybe one or two maybe.
Yeah.
This is the last competitive football game they'll ever play in their life.
Yeah, to the seniors of the Lander Tigers, we've got 25 seconds to go in their season and in their career as a Tiger football player. We're down to 15 seconds now. Star Valley still trying to get personnel on the field.
Victory
and
formation.
we're now down to 10 seconds to go. And there's the kneel down, and that's going to be the game. Our final score, 41 Star Valley, 17 Lander. So Lander's eliminated from the playoffs, and Star Valley will advance to play the winner of Powell and Douglas. And the last score we heard was Powell leading Douglas 7-0 at halftime. We'll be back with just a few final words right after this.
Tiger teams good luck this year. WyoGlass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. WyoGlass is Lander.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today. The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
41-17, our final score. The Star Valley Braves defeated the Lander Valley Tigers. For Lander, the season is now over, and for Star Valley, they will advance to the semifinals of the state 3A playoffs and meet either Douglas or Powell. That game was 7-0 at halftime. Powell was leading, and when that score was announced, there was a huge cheer from the Star Valley fans. So it's it was going to be a tough game for the Tigers. We knew that, Kevin, coming in. And it was the overwhelming passing offense of the Star Valley Braves was the big decider here. And for the first half, they worked on the short side of the field.
Absolutely. Field position being a critical point. A very unwarranted, or unwanted, I should say, turnover early to give them the lead. And then Star Valley never trailed. Some mistimed, untimely errors by Lander Valley, and that was kind of a bugaboo that they just couldn't get away from all season, Ernie. Even though they'd have some clean games, that always would come back to haunt them. And one of the reasons I'm guessing that Douglas-Powell game with Powell up on the lead that Star Valley's so excited is if Powell wins, they host here.
Yes.
If Douglas wins, they go to Douglas. Yep. And Douglas showed last week against this Lander Valley team they are peaking at the right time.
Yes, they certainly are. Well, that's going to be our post-game show brought to you by Click It and Ticket. My pen has frozen, so I can't add things up. But,
thank you to YDOT and Cody Beers and whatnot for sponsoring the Click It or Ticket post-game show. And I want to thank Ernie for letting me in his broadcasting booth this week. Coming down here calling a game, it's always a pleasure and a privilege to be able to call a game with the great Ernie Over.
Oh, boy.
Of course, remember, you can catch him Monday through Friday on KVOW on Let's Talk Fremont and learn everything you need to know. And as Ernie would say, and now you know.
And now you know it.
So thanks from all of us at Wind River Radio Network. We will see you during basketball season for Lander Valley here on KFCW. Thank you and good night.
My name is Sarah Lowe, and I have been in law enforcement in Fremont County for 13 years. I didn't know much about therapy in general until I got injured in October of 20 chasing a cow. So I had to get shoulder surgery. And after my surgery with Fremont Orthopedics, I went to Fremont Therapy. And they were really excited to see you. So it was a really warm, welcoming experience. We tried all sorts of different methods to increase and make sure I had the best mobility for my job. Rachel's a firecracker. She's just a little spitfire. It was fantastic, a great environment to go and have your therapy.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288. Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes. From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Hometown Freedom Healthcare, making healthcare great. Providing coverage in family medicine, women's health, pediatrics, and mental health. Meet providers Tara Bloom